Twisty vinyasa. Namaste, beautiful yogis, and welcome to a twisting vinyasa class. This was a request, and I'm pretty excited to get this class going. We'll be doing a lot of twisting today, and we'll get the spine moving. So let's get started. Feet parallel to each other. Bring your big toes. The big toes are touching together. Heels are apart. Open the palms of your hands forward. Roll the shoulders back and drop them down. And begin to deepen your breath. And as you inhale, feel an expansion in your body. As you exhale, feel yourself getting grounded. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, getting grounded. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Expansion, openness. Exhale, coming into your core, connecting to your core. Inhale, as if you're radiating out. Your body is radiating out. You're expanding, opening. Exhale, all comes together into the core area. Inhale, open the arms out. Step your feet hip width apart. Lock your hips, slight extension of the tailbone down. Keep your hips facing forward and twist to your right. Look behind you. Back to center. Twist to your left. Back to center, reaching over the head, clasping. And let's bring the hands over to the right, side bend. And over to the left. And back to center. Drop your right hand down the right leg and reach to the left back. Coming up, over to the opposite side. Coming back up, lift. And exhale, dive down. And let's bring the hands over to the right. And over to the left. Hands over to the right ankle and a slight twist. Chest over the right leg. Chest over the left leg, hands on the left ankle. Bending the left knee, bring the left hand underneath your left shoulder. Open the right arm up. Look up. Reach ahead of you. And changing sides, bend the right knee. And reach ahead of you. Exhale down. Inhale, look ahead of you. And step back, plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot between the hands and come up. High lunge. Exhale the left hand on the floor. Spin the right arm up. Reach over your head towards the front of the room. Exhale, both hands on the floor. Step your feet together. Twist your knees over to your right and do a chaturanga. And back up. And chaturanga. And back up. Plank. Third chaturanga. Straight up and upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Take the left leg up, step the left foot between the hands, high lunge. Exhale the right hand on the floor, spin. Reach over your head. Find the twist here. Exhale, both hands on the floor. Step back, plank. Twist your knees to your left. Chaturanga. And up. Chaturanga. Up. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Open the right hip on top of the left. Lift your knee high. Square the hips. Extend the leg. Step the right foot between your hands. Drop the back heel down. Warrior one. Let's bring the right hand down the left leg and look behind you over the right shoulder, reaching with the left hand. And inhale, forward, great. Bring your left hand forward, bring your left hand on the floor and come into revolving half moon. Great. Bend the right knee, step back, high lunge. Hands in prayer, twist. Coming out of the twist, inhale, reach. Exhale, hands on the floor. Step it back. Plank. Bend your knees, twist them over to your right and over to the left and sit back. Press your hips back. Right, left, right, left. Plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Open the left hip. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg, look between your hands, step it through. Drop the back heel down, come up. Warrior one. And let's bring the left hand down. The right leg, reach with your right hand up and over the head and twist mildly here. Really reach through your fingertips. Inhale, coming back up. Reach with the right hand forward and transition into half moon pose. step back, high lunge. Hands in prayer twist. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, hands on the floor and step it back. Bend the knees. Twist them to your left and right, left and right. Back to center, plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Open the right hip on top of the left. Bend the knee, lift. Look between your hands. Square the hips. Step the right foot between the hands, drop the back heel down, warrior one, hips facing forward. And twist here, right hand reaches back down the left leg, look behind you. Reaching back up, hands in prayer. Bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Keep your back, left heel down, outer edge of the left foot down. Inhale, coming out of this. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down. Press your back heel straight up and bring your right knee into your chest and across. And take a chaturanga here and plank. Chaturanga, plank. Chaturanga, plank. Glide your foot all the way down and out and lower down. And let's walk the hands over to the right. You can stay on the hand here and just slightly twist. Looking over to your right. Excellent. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up and step it back. Move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, open, lift, bend. Lifting through your knee and reaching high through the knee here. Square your hips, look between your hands, step your foot between your hands, warrior one. Sink a little deeper here. Square the hips a little more. Hands in prayer. Twist. Inhale, coming back up. Warrior 1. And let's twist. Bring the left arm up, back and around, and twist here. Coming back up. Exhale down. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Bring it across. Chaturanga. Upward plank, sorry. Chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga and lower all the way down. And you can twist here a little bit to your left. And hands underneath the shoulders. Come back up. Step it back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And knees on the ground. Let's bring the right hand, palm of the hand facing up, underneath. And twist. Back of the shoulder if you can on the floor. Coming out of this, changing sides. And slowly coming out of this. Plank. Vinyasa. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot between the hands. High lunge. Hands in prayer twist. Wrap under and clasp your hands underneath your right thigh. And let's come onto the right, standing on the right leg. Take the left leg up behind you. Great, and step it back. In high lunge with the clasp. Great. Unclasping, one hand up, one on the ground. An arm balance. Back to high lunge with a twist. And let's bring the hands down on the ground. Foot between the hands. Squeeze your knee between your shoulders or between your elbows. I'm just ignoring Sophie so she doesn't try to play harder. Step it back down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back to Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot between the hands and come up. High lunge. Hands in prayer twist. Extend one arm up, one down. Clasp under. And let's step at the front of the mat. Take the right leg up behind you. And step it back. High lunge. Extend one arm up, one down. An arm balance. High lunge. And let's bring the hands down. Squeeze your knee into your chest. Step it back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Back to chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring the left hand in the center of the mat. And right arm reaches to grab the opposite ankle. Look underneath your left shoulder. Coming back out of this, changing sides. Out of this, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, step the right foot between the hands, warrior one, to warrior two, to reverse warrior, to side angle, reaching over the head. To both hands on the floor. Spin your back heel up, lower down onto your forearms. Press the back heel away from you. Drop the back knee down. Hands on your right knee, look up. Great. Let's wrap the right hand back and around. Reach here, twist. This is a hip flexor stretch, so be kind and gentle to your body and step it back. Chaturanga, upward dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, step the left foot between the hands, warrior one. To Vira two. Reverse it. To side angle. Reach over your head, lengthen. Let's bring the hands on the floor, spin the back heel up, lower the back knee down, and hold here. And crescent lunge. Bring your hands onto your knees. Let's spin the left arm back and around. Right arm reaches up. And step it back. Chaturanga, plank. Chaturanga, plank. Jump your feet between your hands. Chair. Hands in prayer. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Chair. Twist over to the opposite side. chair, reach over your head, come all the way up to standing. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, press the right elbow back and reach over to your right side. Keep your right elbow back. Change sides. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, pressing to the outer edge of your right foot as you're reaching over to your left. Back to center. Open the arms out and toe to toe you'll be moving your toes and spinning your arms side to side or swinging. And coming back to center. Inhale, reach over the head. Exhale, dive down. Forward bend. Hold in a forward bend here for a couple of breaths. And let's bring the hands on the ground, chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot between the hands. And come up, high lunge. From here, bring your chest over your right thigh and twist over to your right, reaching over your head. Left hand on the ground, side plank. Reach over your head. Hands on the ground, chaturanga, upward dog. Back to chaturanga, downward dog. Take the left leg up. Step it between your hands. High lunge. And let's bring the chest over the left leg. Press the back heel away from you. Twist here. Inhale. Back up. Side plank. Right hand on the ground. Reaching over the head. Exhale, both hands on the floor. Plank to chaturanga. To plank, to feet between the hands. Chair. Grab your big toes with your yogic wrap. Sit back and go into plow. And let's bring the knees over one side, over the left ear. And over to the right. And back to center. Coming back into a seated right right foot on the outside of the left knee, reaching up, and from here you will twist. Bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee and look behind you. And looking back forward, let's bring the right knee over the left knee, stacking the knees on top of each other, feet working towards each other, hands in prayer. Bring your hands over the right knee and look over your right shoulder. Twist. And coming out of this, changing sides, right knee on the ground, left ankle on the outside of the right knee. Reach and twist and maybe wrap. Release, stacking the knees on top of each other. Hands in prayer, right elbow on the outside of the left knee, look over your left shoulder. Coming out of this, and you can bring the feet together, come into a full squat, grab your big toes and straighten the legs forward, bend. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing, arch. Bring your right hand down the left leg and reach with your the fingertips on the left side, and let's change side. Reaching up with both hands, exhale, dive down. Inhale, look ahead of you, chaturanga, upward dog. And let's lift the left leg, lift the right leg. Left and right, and chaturanga, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, step the right foot between the hands, come up, high lunge to twist. One breath, high lunge, down, chaturanga, upward dog, chaturanga, downward dog. Left leg comes up, step it through, high lunge, twist. In prayer, one breath. Inhale, exhale down, step it back, chaturanga, upward dog, chaturanga, downward facing dog. And let's step the left foot between the hands, open the feet out, plie. Open the arms out, press the knees back, Twist to one side and the other. One more time. One more time. Hands over the head. Reach over to one side and over to the other. Back to center. Hands over the knees. Look over your left shoulder, over to the right. Back to center. And let's bring the hands on the floor, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Knees on the floor, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, open the right leg up, knee presses up. Wild thing. Hands on the ground, and let's bring the right shin bone down for pigeon. And coming back up, you can twist over to your right. You can bring your heel in towards you, and let's bring the hands in prayer twist. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Excellent. Coming back out of this, circle your knee. Take the left leg up, open the hip. Drop it. Wow thing. Pigeon. Hips are square. And lower down. And coming back up, you can twist over to your left and walk your hips forward so that your heel comes in. Twist here with your right elbow on the outside of the knee. Excellent. Coming back out of this, down dog, circle the knee. Drop your foot down, sit down onto your bum, and let's bring the hands behind us, forehead on the ground, heels on the ground, and change sides, heels on the ground, twist, forehead on the ground. One more time. Change. Coming back, lower down onto your back, right knee into the chest, supine twist. Change sides, left knee twist. Coming out of this, both knees into the chest. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby. Soles of the feet together. Press your knees away from you. Let's bring the legs up and bring the hands on the outside of the left foot 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Soles of the feet together. Lay back down. Make yourself comfortable. And you can lower your legs down. Open. Allow your feet to drop out to the sides, palms of the hands. Facing up. Allow your shoulders to drop down. Make yourself comfortable in Shavasana. Stay here for as long as you need to. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.